What is up, guys? This is Josh the Gamer here, coming at you with a brand new video. So today in this video we are going to be starting on our 3D aspects of the Quorum game engine. Now, to start off with, why didn't I create a separate tutorial series altogether for 3D games? Well, that's simply because the 3D portion of the game engine is still game development. So it would be kind of pointless for me to create a whole separate series for the 3D portion of the engine. So I'm just keeping the 2D and 3D all in one series. So, just so you guys know that. Now that we have that cleared up, in this tutorial for 3D games, we are going to be covering we're gonna cover the intro stuff to 3D. The biggest thing that we need to look at when it comes to beginning 3D games is the coordinate system. Now, when it comes to a 3D coordinate system, there are two different types. There's a left-handed coordinate system and a right-handed coordinate system. Okay, Quorum uses the left-handed coordinate system. Now, the left-handed coordinate system pretty much says that the x increases to the right, x decreases to the left, y increases upward, y decreases downward, and then the z increases going away from you, and the z-axis decreases when you go as an object goes closer to you. However, the right-handed coordinate system says the z-axis or the z-value decreases as it goes away from you, whereas it increases when it goes toward you. And then the x and y are pretty much the same. X increases towards the right, x decreases towards the left, y increases going upward, and y decreases going downward. Now, when it comes to drawing 3D objects, we have to understand this 3D space. Because the 3D space is, you have three different dimensions to worry about. We're not just worrying about the x and the y axis anymore. We're dealing with x, y, and z coordinates. So we have to be very, careful about where we're placing our stuff, because sometimes we could place it so far away that we don't even see it anymore. Alright, so, now, a 2D object pretty much has a width and a height, as you guys know. However, a 3D object pretty much will have a width, a height, and a depth, therefore, making it 3D. In 2D animations, the position and size of an object, they can be explained using two measurements, using horizontal and, the one horizontal across the center, and then one vertical across the center of the screen using the y-axis. Now, when we add a third measurement for 3D, it will pretty much run from the user through the screen almost. Getting further away, getting further away. So, as you can see, I have a little image here. This is an image from the Quorum website. I will leave a link down in the video description to the Quorum website where you can find this image. This is demonstrating the y-axis in blue going up and down, the x-axis going left and right, and then as you can see the z-axis, it's kind of hard to draw because, for obvious reasons, but they've kind of made it have somewhat of a 3D effect where where the z-axis is going towards the monitor, goes through it, and then out the other side. That's pretty much a good way to explain the z-axis. Is its depth. It's not width, it's not height, it's depth. Alright. Now, all 3D modeling is pretty much based on these three axes, and you can't just focus on two. It has to be all three of them. And of course, different programs will use them differently, depending on the program. So that is, pretty much your basic tutorial on getting started with the 3D games, and understanding the coordinate system and that kind of stuff. Because with 3D games in Quorum, you need to understand this coordinate system, otherwise you are not going to know what the hell is going on. So anyways, guys, thank you all for watching, and we will see you all in the next tutorial, where we will be learning how to draw a box using the 3D game engine in Quorum.